Girl, you want to try this.
Today we're going to be making a brown sugar cake. Now here's the ingredients that you're going to need to make it. You're going to need a 1 cup of butter, 2 cups brown sugar packed, 3 eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1 teaspoon baking powder, 2 squares of chocolate, a half a teaspoon of baking soda, 1 cup buttermilk, and 2 1/4 cups of flour. Now that you have all your ingredients ready, we can start. So first you're going to take 2 softened sticks of butter and put them in the bowl along with 2 packed cups of brown sugar, and you're going to cream it together. This is the type of consistency it should be at after it's done creaming. Now add 3 eggs in, 1 egg at a time, and you're going to just mix it, and then when it's all mixed you can add in the next egg, then the next egg. So 3 eggs. So now that you have everything all mixed together with that, you're going to be alternating between a dry mixture of 2 1/4 cup of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and half a teaspoon of baking soda, and you're just going to do a little bit in. And this is 1 cup of buttermilk, and you're going to put a little bit of that in too. And then you're gonna mix. And then once that combined, you're gonna do a little bit more dry, a little bit more wet. Now that whole thing is all over with, now it's only the easy part now. You're gonna do 1 teaspoon of vanilla and mix. And then you're gonna take your 4 squares or 3 squares, depends on chocolate that you want it, of chocolate. And a whole square is actually 2 things. You would understand if you got it. But you're gonna take, and you're going to put it on a double boiler, and then you're gonna take the chocolate and you're gonna put it into the cake. You're gonna take the chocolate and you're just gonna pour it right into the cake. And then you're gonna mix. After you mix the chocolate in, it should be now a darker brown. Now we're gonna prepare the pans to go in the oven. Okay, to prepare the pans, you're gonna need 2 round pans. You're gonna take a little bit of oil, and you're gonna rub it around with the paper towel on the pan. And you're gonna do the same for both of these pans. You're going to put a little bit of flour in it. And you're just going to move it around the pan until the flour reaches every part of the pan. Even the sides of the pan needs to be coated. And you could do it over the other pan that is also oiled. So if anything falls out, it doesn't make a mess. It just goes right into the other pan. And you're just going to make it around. And you should get a floured pan, and it won't stick, and it's the best. And you're just gonna pour it evenly into the pans. I like to cut it down the middle and just scoop it down. Okay, after it's done, you don't have to smooth it out. You can just put it directly into the oven, and make sure not to walk around the oven while it's baking, or else it will flatten and you'll have a flat cake, and that's sad. Okay, so make sure to just stay away from the oven, and you can put it in at 350 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes, or until it comes out clean with the toothpick. Make sure to watch it. Now it's time to make the frosting for the cake. First, you're going to pour 3/4 of an entire bag of powdered sugar into a bowl. Once the powdered sugar is in the bowl, you're going to add the chocolate mixture. Now the chocolate mixture is 4 squares of the unsweetened baker's chocolate and 1 stick of margarine, okay, on a double boiler. And we're just going to pour that in. And then we're going to add in milk. A little bit goes a long way, so you're going to add just a little bit of milk. Oh, we have fresh milk. It is still unopened. Okay, it's open enough. We're going to just pour in a little bit. And then we're going to mix. More milk. That's why you don't pour it all in at once. So I think I have it at like a perfect consistency. So this is the kind of consistency you want. It's still pretty thick, as you can see. And yeah. Okay, now it's time to assemble and frost this cake. Make sure this cake has been out of the oven, cooled for at least an hour or so. It has to be completely cool because we don't want the frosting melting. I put it on a cake pedestal. Put just a little bit of frosting on the bottom, just so it's not sliding around. It's a little cake hack, and it should just fall out. When we did it, there we go. Lay it right down. Frost the middle layer. Okay. So to frost the middle layer, you're just going to take some frosting, put it in the middle. And spread it like so, like that. And then we're going to take the other one and just place it right on top. Okay, now we have both layers of the cake on, and now it's just time to frost.
Looks good.
Okay, before I show you the cake, I'm just going to say that I am no cake artist. And no matter what it looks like, it's going to taste great. So, here it is. The cake itself is sweet, but it's not super sweet. But the outside is sweet, so it very well complements each other, because, you know, there's like the not so much sweet with the very sweet, and it's great. Now, I don't know about you, but I'd get to it right now and try it. So yeah, thank you for watching my cake video. If you try it, comment down below. If you have any questions, also comment. Look in my description for a more simpler recipe. Thank you for watching. Bye.